What is up YouTube? And today's video is going to be mainly about the topic on business. More specifically, how to find the perfect business for you and how to turn your passion into a career. Let's go. So what you want to start off thinking is, what are the things that you really love to do? What are the passions that you have, your hobbies, your favourite thing? What's your favourite thing to do? Is it cooking? Is it fixing cars? Is it building stuff? Is it just think about that first. That's the first thing you're going to want to think of. Like for example, one of the things I really love and I'm really passionate about is because I'm a car enthusiast. I love cars. So one of the businesses that I'm potentially thinking about running and starting up is to buy and sell cars to start off with, to maybe get a little bit of money to like, you know what I mean, build your way up. But that's not the only idea I have. I have many backup plans as well. You've got to make sure you've got a backup plan. That's another thing you want, is to make sure if the first idea doesn't work out, chase it as hard as you can. But if it definitely isn't going to work out, make sure you've got a backup plan for what you want to do. And just think of a few things that you could possibly start, and then like you could you could start one, and then you've been doing that for a while, you've got enough money, or like, oh now I want to do this as well, and I'll start this and I'll jump in between the two, you know what I mean? And then that's more profit. You've really only got to have a few things, to be honest. You've got to have that thing that you love doing, and that you love doing that much that you won't want to stop doing it, and you love doing that much that you'll love to do it, and then you're getting paid for doing the thing that you love, you know what I mean? That's one thing, because then you won't want to like laze back. You want to like put your full potential and all your commitment into it, and because you love doing that thing, and like that's your passion, that's what you love to do. So you'll be more passionate about work that you like doing than where you're working somewhere that you absolutely hate your life when you're there. So find something that you're really passionate about and that you really love, and then start working in that career way. And if you don't know any careers in that, make one. Be the first. People don't actually realise the amount of businesses you can actually start and how easy it really is. All you've got to have is the determination, that commitment to do it, and if you've got that, you'll be able to do it, and that's all you need. One of the mistakes that a lot of people do make is that they set themselves like an impossible goal to reach, when fair enough, there's no problem in setting yourself a long-term goal, but that's long-term, you know what I mean? What you've got to do is you've got to think first. You've got to think of the long-term goal, like what do I want to be by this age, or that age, by 40, by 50. Once you've got that and set, you've got a target, you split it off into sections. So like you set yourself smaller goals, smaller goals, smaller goals, smaller goals, so as it goes. So all the smaller goals lead up to this big one, you know what I mean? Like so all these smaller goals, oh now I've reached this one, so I'll go for this one. Oh look, my next goal is the big goal. I mean, that went quite quick. You just gotta separate it off into different sections and like do those sections as well. Just set them off into small little goals, and then once you've reached those small little goals, you can set yourself bigger goals as you go along. And the further you get into the business and the further you get into running it and that, the bigger the goals are going to get, the bigger the income's going to come, the bigger profits. And then, so don't try and go for that big goal straight away. Fair enough, set that big goal, but section it off into loads of little goals that gradually get bigger. Now, the biggest mistake you can possibly make, and this is probably the mistake that everybody does make, and why most people who say they're going to become successful never really do, because they never follow through with it. What you've got to do, instead of just sitting and saying, oh, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to own my business, I'm going to own this business and that business, you can't just sit there and see it. You've got to get out there and do it. You've got to do everything in your power. You've got to live, sleep and breathe the business that you want to start to make. You need to be passionate about it, and you need to enjoy it, and you need to get out and do it. The point is just sitting here being like, I'm going to start a business one day, yeah, maybe this, and then start thinking about other things. It's, alright, now I'm going to start a business this day, so how am I going to do it? Right, now I'm going to do this, I'm going to save up this much money so I can buy this, which will make us able to do this. You've got to think and work hard. It doesn't come easy, it's not an overnight thing, and you've got to be patient as well. Yeah. So I know that was just a short video, but that concludes of this week's video, and this week actually there will be another video, so I'm thinking about uploading weekly videos from now on. This week there'll be another video. I don't know if that's already been uploaded or if it hasn't been uploaded, which one's uploaded first, but they're both getting recorded today, so one of them will get uploaded and then you'll see one of them. So, but yeah, and stay tuned to that video, and then other than that, I'll see you next week. Bye.